Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
Chris, nice to meet you, Chris. I'm Reggie.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Can I call you Reggie? Reg?
Oh, please do.
Cool.
All my friends do.
Maybe we'll be friends by the end of this, all right?
I hope so.
All right. Well, what brings you around these parts?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I saw an advertisement. I've been in the business for this, so it's right down the alley of what I'm looking for. Looking to invest in.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, we offer meal plans, obviously.
Yeah.
And to help save time, I feel like nowadays the people need time, and cooking takes a big part of that. So our meal plans try to save that. Try to save some time.
Wonderful.
And let me ask you though, like, what do you indulge yourself throughout the day? What do you do?
Well, I'm actually a lawyer.
Okay. My family comes from lawyers as well.
Oh, so you know the time is not really available.
No,
to
that
us,
life
you know
isn't
what I'm
easy.
saying?
The lawyer life isn't easy.
As soon as I wake up in the morning, my day's planned out already, and I have very little time to spare to make my food.
Okay.
So
Sure.
so this would really help me out in that department.
Yeah. I mean, that's what like I was mentioning. That's all we're about is time, saving time. Because
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's nowadays time is everything.
Yeah,
time
really is.
time is money, right?
No, it certainly is.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we like to do. That's what we like to hear, that we can save you some time.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
yeah, you work out, you do anything?
I do. Yeah. Before I start my day, before I go to work, I wake up quite early.
6 a.m.
Yeah, it's crack at dawn, as they say.
There we go.
And I go for a run and hit the gym, and I get back in, and then that's where I'm in a real time crunch to try to get my food in, and that's where one of the situations throughout the day where this would really help.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I think would be a good service for you. Let me just go through a little bit of the features for you.
Sure.
So you get an understanding of what we provide. So some of the features that we provide are, like obviously price. We set our bar at $27 for our lowest meal plan, and then we set the bar at $1,300 for the most expensive meal plan.
Sure.
So if you want to come around, you're feeling good about yourself, you want to drop $1,300, by all means. It's not gonna be hurting me,
Right.
But if you're on a budget, you want to spend a little less, we have plans down to $27.
Okay.
So we have a lot of flexibility in our prices.
That's what I like to hear.
We also have a lot of customizability. We have over just about 120 options for food.
Okay.
Mixing and matching, it all comes up to 120 options.
Okay.
And on the day to day, we have about 10 to 15 options. Daily.
Okay.
So say you pick out your food today, you come in tomorrow morning.
Sure.
And you picked out your 5 meals, but then 2 of them you don't really want. Say you don't want the chicken, you don't want the steak.
Sure.
There's going to be on top of that another 10 to 15 options in the coolers that you can pick from. So you're not limited to your options that you picked the previous day.
Wonderful.
So you have a lot of wiggle room there for yourself.
Beautiful.
Because I'll wake up sometimes thinking I want a certain thing, and then
Just doesn't look good when you're there.
I want something else.
No, I completely
It's
get
all
that.
about the cravings.
No, certainly.
But another big thing that we offer is commitment. There is no commitment.
Okay.
So we have if you sign up today, you want to cancel the whatever tomorrow.
Sure.
By all means, go ahead and cancel it.
I like that. But let me ask you something. Of all the companies I see, why should I buy with you guys? I see your competitors.
Sure.
They offer similar rates and similar customization. What makes you special?
That's a great question. Well, what I'd like to say is people search for dependability and trust in a business.
Oh yeah.
Primal Eats Nutrition offers a reliable service due to our focus on each customer. Unlike these larger businesses like Freshly and Fresh and Lean,
Yes.
they handle thousands of people daily. They run a much higher volume operation. Okay, a high volume operation. Unlike us, we are a smaller business who handles maybe a couple hundred people in a span of 1 to 2 weeks. So we really dialed down on the customer service, making sure that we build a trust, we build a relationship, and you have a good experience. Because these bigger companies, they mainly focus on revenue and turnover rate. They want to have as many people sign up, even if they don't follow through for a certain amount of time. They just want the people signing up, the people making that money, all about the money. And of course, everyone, they want money. We want money, but we much rather have loyal customers who have trust in us rather than money, income that can be lost.
Yeah.
And I mean, Fresh and Lean, they're great businesses. Freshly as well. But like I said, they're high volume operation.
Mm.
They handle more at a more complex rate.
Okay.
More complex thing. And let me ask you though, what type of hobbies are you in? Like, what do you do besides working out?
Well, I don't have a lot of time for a lot of things. It can wear on a man.
Okay.
Doing so much in a day, and especially with the limited time that I have for meals, it can create a lot of stress.
Sure.
For me. I'm not a very emotional guy, but stress and anxiety can get to anybody.
Okay.
Especially when you're in a time crunch throughout the day.
Right. So let me ask you this: like, how many times a day do you eat? Like, how many times a day do you prep food? Really?
I have to prep it every Sunday before the week. I have to prep it. I eat my leftovers, and then I have to through a midweek at Thursday. I have to prep again. And this it's not easy, especially long days. I have a big case I'm working on. I might get in 1, maybe 2 meals a day. I want to eat 3. I want to have that available to me. I just don't have the time for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this then. How many times would you be coming in to purchase our service?
I would plan on getting the bulk order and coming in every weekend to get my meal of food or my week of foods.
Okay.
Meals.
So it'd be kind of would it be multiple times a day or more like one time in the morning and then then the following day you come in again in the morning?
That it would be that. It would be I would come in the morning, get my food, and then carry on. Okay,
so that's good because our meals come out fresh every morning. So every morning we actually cook our food at a different facility, then it's transported over to the to where you buy it from, where we're at right now.
Right.
And it's made fresh every morning with fresh ingredients. So when you walk in the morning, you walk in right when we're open. We're gonna have literally the freshest of the freshest food that you could possibly have.
That's what I like.
And it's early bird gets the worm, right?
Oh, it certainly does.
Even if you don't come in the morning, you come out throughout later in the day, they'll still be very fresh as well because they're kept in coolers, at a certain temperature. They'll be at the pristine level that you want them at.
Yeah, nice and crisp. Yeah, that's how I like it.
So what is there any questions you have for me? So like, if we were to be able to finalize the sale today, is there anything that's holding you back from that?
Maybe the time that you guys open.
Okay, so we open. Sometimes our times vary, but I think we open at around 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we close midday. Depending holidays and certain things.
Certainly.
So
I guess that would be my biggest concern. Open and close time. How much flexibility you guys can have for me that I can make sure I pick up my meals on the time that I want to.
Yeah.
And on the time I'm available.
Yeah, so, that's really sure. We'll be open at 8 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
So if you get there at 8 a.m. on the dot, we'll be open. We open up, of course, a few minutes beforehand just to make sure the early birds get in and get their stuff, and you're not gonna hassle through anything. The meals will be already in there. The delivery man shows up early to load up the coolers. So then when you walk in, all you gotta do is walk in, walk out. That's really all it is.
That's
wonderful. Offering to save you time. We have the options, 120 options, the price. It's a great deal.
It sounds wonderful.
It's a great deal. So let me ask you though. So would you like to go through today with the sale?
I think I would. The conversations I've had with your competitors were not nearly as informational, and I'll be honest with you, I like it. I trust you.
I'm flattered.
You seem like a trustworthy guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready to go in on it.
All right, sounds good. And we'll get some paperwork together. I think we can go through this.
All right, wonderful.
All right, appreciate your time. Okay, Mr. Gray.
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
All righty.